Howdy everyone, my name is Kit and I am very excited to be bringing you your Whip Cracking 101 challenge for the month of June. This month's challenge has a few different elements that are incorporated into it, but the main one is going to be some techniques that are used for 9-section chain whip and rope dart from Shaolin martial arts. They're not super advanced, but they are a cool and different way to experience using your whip. We also have a neat toss that I really like, as well as some hand transfers. All of this together for me stacks up to what is a very fun and dynamic series of challenges, and I'm really looking forward to seeing y'all win. Good luck, hope you have a good day, and happy practicing. Level 1 starts in your non-dominant hand with a cattleman's crack towards the other side of your body. The next part is the spin. To do the spin, you're going to come out of the cattleman's crack, up, and then point the whip right down in front of you. Then your other hand will be on the opposite side, and you'll pass the whip into that hand. Like that. From here, we're going to do our no-beat toss. You're going to swing the whip up, and then once the thong is pointing about straight out over there, you're going to let go, and then catch the whip again. You don't want it to do a full spin. We're just looking for a toss like that. Then we come into our cattleman's crack with the other hand, and after that cattleman's crack, you're gonna pop the handle of the whip up. You're gonna flick it up so that the handle ends up pointing that way, and you're gonna push it away from yourself so that the thong of the whip comes towards you. And then you grab the thong of the whip as it comes up. From here, you spin the whip from one side of your body to the other, and then back, and over, and then back. 2 times in total. And then, as the handle comes down, you'll catch it, and that's the end of level 1. Level 2 starts with an additional hand transfer, except instead of going in front of your head, you're going to go behind your head. So start in your other hand, you're going to do cattleman's crack, and then the whip comes up, and then behind your head, where you'll pass it to your other hand, and the whip swings out, and in front of you, your cattleman's crack, and then our hand transfer from before, then our no-beat toss, then our cattleman's crack, and then we come back to rope dart, except this time we're using our arm to move the whip instead of just bringing it back and forth with our hand. To do this, as you swing the whip down, you're going to touch your hand to the inside of your arm, And as the whip comes down and you touch, you'll feel it push against your arm. And when that happens, bring your arm across your body. Then the same thing on the other side. We're going to stick our elbow out. And when the whip comes down and touches that elbow, we're going to bring it across our body. So we'll do one each of those turns. And then to stop, we're going to bring this hand down to our shoulder, have the whip come over, and stall it out using our opposite hand. So instead of it just hitting, bring your hand down with the whip. And then we push off so the whip is spinning like this. And we'll wrap it around the body and catch it. And then to finish, we do a reverse overhead. When you're spinning the whip in your hand, you want to make sure that the length you're holding is shorter than your height so it doesn't hit the ground. If I hold it all the way up here, it's going to be too hard. So make sure you've got a length that's a little shorter when you're doing your spins. Level 3 starts with a fast figure 8 and goes into our no beat toss, except now we're going to catch it behind our back. In order to do that, you have to focus on two things. The first is where you're going to place the toss, and the second is turning your body to catch it with your hand. So the body turn is the hand that does the throw. It's going to be the same one to catch it. So in order to catch it, we're going to toss it up and your arm comes around your body. So in profile, you're going to be here. And then if you move your shoulder over, you can create enough space to catch the whip. Now that you know where you're catching, you have to aim your toss so that it lands where your hand is. Once you catch the whip, continue to turn and come up into a cattleman's crack. We're going to go back into our rope dart and do our elbow turns, and now we're also going to do our neck turns into a stall. Doing a neck turn is the same idea as an elbow turn, where you're going to touch your hand to the body part and then bring that body part across our body. Except this time, touch your hand to the back of your neck, and as the whip comes across, step forward and bring the whip with you. Then do the same thing on the other side. Touch the whip to your neck and bring it across your body. We'll do our same stall as before, but when we push off, we're going to push off back up, and this hand will come to our opposite shoulder, and we're going to pass the whip off underneath to finish with a cattleman's crack.